What is up, guys? Today we are back with another past and present career mode. This time it is Napoli. So unfortunately the Atletico Madrid career mode that I did, for some reason my Xbox didn't record any of the clips, or I think I've lost all the clips unfortunately, so that's gone. But we're going to move on anyway to Napoli. So past and present career mode is essentially where I try and find regens that I think are similar to a player that used to exist for that team. So let's say that I want a regen of a player that played for Napoli in the past. I'll simply find a player that played in that position from that country. So as you saw there, Antonio Bani, as you saw there, that Italian centre-back regen. I think that's a Chiellini regen, but because he's a Italian centre-back and he's quite short, we're going to use him as Cannavaro because he did play for Napoli in real life. So that's essentially what we're doing in this save. As you can see here, this is Dybala regen. We're going to use him as Maradona because he played for Napoli, of course, their best ever player. Dries Mertens regen here, as you can see. So we're starting the season now. I'm signing this guy from my Atletico Madrid career mode. He can be our Jose Callejon. We're signing back Victor Osimhen, the actual real player, not a regen. We're signing back Lukaku's regen. He's only 70 rated as he's quite young. And so yeah, so unfortunately, these guys did finish 5th, so we're not going to be able to win the Champions League with this squad. But we can still try and win the league, the Italian Cup and the Europa League. That's fine by me. So of course my Atletico Madrid team that I set up to win the Champions League against Lyon ended up winning the Super Cup. And as you can see, 20 games into the season, we are quite literally running away with the league. And in the round of 32, we beat Lokomotiv on penalties. So as you can see there, our Manchester City team, our ex-Manchester City team ended up beating our ex-Atletico Madrid team. And our ex-Arsenal team is going through to the quarterfinals. So it's actually very funny. All the teams that I've managed in this career mode are doing really well. And honestly speaking, if you look at the player ratings here, this very well could be my best ever team in this career mode. So we already lost the first leg, and now we're losing a 5-2 on aggregate. Oh yeah, by the way guys, I'm playing on ultimate difficulty here. And we instantly reply. And so yes, we are playing on ultimate difficulty, as legendary was just way too easy. And as you can see here, the Cavani regen, trying some nice stuff there. Now the Lorenzo Insigne regen with a brilliant goal, but we need another. We need another 2 goals. You know, you could tell it's ultimate because I've never ever lost. I've never ever been losing a game by that margin before. And Victor Osimhen, who was absolutely brilliant in this career mode, scores a clutch goal. But we still need another here. Osimhen, I don't know what I tried there. Honestly speaking, we should score there. And that's the tie. So we've been knocked out. There's no chance of getting any sort of treble this year. No Coppa Nazionale for us, unfortunately. But we did make it to the semi-final of the Europa League. As you can see, what a brilliant team. And here we are at SJP for arguably the biggest game, you know, at this stadium for God knows how long. And we've got Lyon and Malaga facing us on the other side, waiting for us on the other side. Honestly, not a difficult run to the final, considering how good some of the teams were at the round of 32. There we have our captain, Cannavaro, aka Chiellini's regen, but yeah, he's super short, so that's Cannavaro for me. They've got Rabbi Matondo in their team. So here we are, Insigne regen, gets the ball out to Callejon, makes it 1-0 to Napoli, 12 minutes in. And already we've got an away goal. Brilliant work from Insigne into Dybala's regen, aka Maradona. And oh my word, Tria's Mertens regen with an absolutely brilliant finish. We're still piling on the pressure here, as you can see, 30 minutes in. And we didn't score for another 40 minutes. And it was actually Zeka Lavezzi, the random Argentinian left winger regen that I found. So we're going to have him down as Lavezzi. And that's a brilliant finish from him. Maradona, straight down the middle. He's wide open there, Osimhen. Osimhen honestly was our player of the season. Look at that. Look at that. He was definitely our player of the season. Even though someone did get much better goals and assists than him. I believe it was the Insigne regen. But Osimhen was just clutch. He just kept turning up in big moments. Like, ridiculous. If I ever do another FIFA 19 career mode, I'm signing Osimhen. Because he was absolutely monstrous. And we won 7-2 on aggregate. And Lyon, who we literally just played in the Champions League final a few seasons ago, I've now got them in the Europa League final with a completely different team. And AC Milan got to the final. I'm honestly okay with that because at least we can say, hey, we lost to a team that went all the way to the CL final. Anyway, Jose Callejon into the Insigne regen. Makes it 1-0 on the final day of the season. Only reason I'm playing this game is because I want to see the trophy lift. So let's get to it. But we did concede. Back to Osimhen. That's very lucky. That's very lucky. Honestly, I should shoot there with Osimhen. Especially considering the form he's in. But that's fine. We scored. Into Osimhen again. Just smash that. Mate, if I had shot with Osimhen in that cup game against Milan in the last minutes, I think we would have went through, honestly. But there we are. The Serie A trophy is back in Napoli's hands after a brilliant title win. And let's cap the season off with a Europa League title, hopefully.
Ovviamente che continueranno, lo sappiamo, dell'estate napoletana. C'è la foto di gruppo con la coppa a immortalare questo momento. Un momento che è comunque indimenticabile.
So here we are, we've got every single player fit, raring to go for this final, and it's going to be at the Signal Iduna Park. Absolute scenes.
È la finale, è vietato sbagliare, servirà la massima concentrazione, la lucidità per evitare i cali di tensione. I dettagli possono essere decisivi in una partita così importante e così delicata. C'è una favorita, Stefano?
Pier, sulla carta entrambe.
Beh, almeno nelle intenzioni e nelle speranze per fare il salto di qualità definitivo. Grande fiducia, grandi speranze. Vedremo come sarà.
So here we go, Koulibaly's regen, who for some reason is white, gets completely skilled. And the Cannavaro ends up giving away a penalty. He was honestly pretty bad whenever I played with him. But I'm the one controlling the players, so, you know. And Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's been at Lyon for years now. And that is a brilliant save from our keeper. He was actually the original player that did play for Napoli and still does play for them, I believe. The goalkeeper. I can't believe he hasn't retired yet, considering we're one year away from the career mode being over. And that goes out for a goal kick. They are piling on the pressure. Cannavaro gets the ball back to our defensive midfielder, into Kvaradona. It's just a random Georgian player. He's the best. Oh my word. As I said, Osimhen in the 102nd minute. He wins us the Europa League. As I said, he's the clutchest player in the team right now. The random Georgian striker that I found at Real Madrid, he's the best Georgian player in the game, so I thought this guy's going to be our Kvaradona, even though he actually does exist in FIFA 19, I think, but he was really low rated. As you can see here, with Koulibaly's regen just keeping the ball in the corner. And we ended up winning the Europa League. So not a bad season, two trophies out of 3. After this, I did move to Leverkusen. And you'll see how that season went.
Alla faccia di chi ha sottovalutato l'importanza di questa competizione. Bisogna essere nei panni dei giocatori per capire quanto conti per loro essere qui oggi, vivere questo momento, gioia per aver centrato un traguardo così prestigioso. I loro volti dicono tutto, sono lì, il ritratto della felicità. Che emozione, guarda come festeggiano.
C'è il loro nome nell'albo d'oro della UEFA ed eccolo il momento che tutti aspettavano, la coppa alzata al cielo in un tripudio di suoni e colori. È il momento della classica foto di gruppo, con tutta la squadra e soprattutto con la coppa.
È il momento di sorridere alle tante macchine fotografiche lì davanti a loro.
And so here's this whole squad. We've got Alex, we've got a goalkeeper, and here you're going to see what I mean by different gravy. Like, we've got Pepe Reina, a random Spanish goalkeeper regen. We've got the Hysaj regen, only 73 rated, but that's definitely his actual regen. Chiellini regen, aka Cannavaro, 91 rated, then 88 rated. Like, this team is cracked. Yeah, Koulibaly regen, I don't know why he's white. We've got this random Brazilian defensive midfielder who I think was Allan. It was either Allan or Jorginho. We've got Jose Callejon, Amadou Diawara. This is Marek Hamsik's regen, I believe. We've got Fabian Ruiz. We've got the Maradona, who is Dybala's regen. We've got We Don't Talk About Bruno, who is the Dries Mertens regen. We've got the Insigne regen. Like, look at these player ratings. We've got the Cavani regen. We've got Victor Osimhen. We've got the Lukaku regen. We've got this random Georgian striker regen as well. The Kvaradona. I don't know whose actual play that was, or if that's a completely random player. And that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. We're going to have some PES 2017 videos coming soon, because I haven't posted about that game in a long time. But that is coming. Thanks for watching, guys.